Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Michael Reed here, and welcome back to Minecraft Creation Showcase Series episode 28, guys. This is it, episode 28. Oh man, it's so good to be at 28. But before we start this video, you guys may have noticed something different in my background. Yes, I have a new item that I got just a few minutes ago, actually, off eBay. As you can see back there, I got my new Ray pillow back there. Yeah, it's my Ray pillowcase. Yeah. So that's going to be up in the background now, so that's going to kind of be my little thing now. Because I literally just went to get the mail from my mailbox a few minutes ago, and I came back and I brought my got my packages, opened them up, and I found out that I got the TV package, and I was like, what the heck is this? I unfolded it, and I'm like, oh my god, it's a Ray pillowcase, and I was like, yep, this is going up in the display. This is going on. This is happening. So if you guys like the new Ray pillow for my new backdrop, make sure, guys, to smash the like button. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys want it, if you guys want me to get rid of it, like, what do you guys want? You want me to keep it or not? But anyways, also make sure to subscribe as well for more great content, and make sure to like the video down below, and make sure to ring the bell icon as well, so that way you guys will know when I live stream next. And remember, guys, we're not gamers because we don't have lives, because we have many. But before we do, but with that out of the way, let's get started. So, first up on our list, we have some pixel arts from our because that's what we do here. So let's see, where should I start? Okay, let's go to the far end here. I guess we'll start off with, you know what? Let's start with this one over in the corner. So let me just fly down here and let me see if I can get it to you guys. So this first creation we have is this pixel art, which I like to call the Rainbow Heart Bucket pixel art. So this pixel art's pretty cool. I like the look of it. So let me get you a good, nice shot of it. So here it is, this little rainbow paint pale pixel art, really cool. So I'm not going to do a 360 of this because the back is the same thing as the front but mirrored. So basically, as you can kind of see, I basically used a mix of red wool, dark gray, black, orange, yellow, dark green, light blue, purple, and pink wool for the different colors of the bucket. So if you guys want to make this in your own world, well, it looks pretty, well, it's pretty simple pixel art, not even gonna lie. But moving on, next up I'm going to take care of this behemoth in the back. Now, for those who've been on YouTube, and for those who are YouTube gamers, you should recognize this logo. This is Jacksepticeye's eyeball logo, because I decided to make this because I'm a huge fan of Jacksepticeye, and he's the one that kind of inspired me to do a gaming channel to begin with. So I wanted to make this little pixel art of his logo, somewhat, in memory of him, and to honor him because in all of his good work that he's put in over the years. And I love the way this turned out. It's a pretty easy composition. I used a mix of dark green terracotta blocks. I used lime wool, dark green wool, and some. Let's see, what is this? I think this is a dark blue concrete. I don't recall exactly what it was. I think it's some kind of concrete or terracotta block, but there they have some black, dark gray, some white in there, and some light blue for the eye and the pupil there, which I believe that, I think the best part of this is just the amount of detail that's in the pupil in the eye area of Jacksepticeye's logo. This is really cool. So I hope you guys like this, and let me know in the comments if you guys are also fans of Jacksepticeye. So moving right along. Next up, we have some Pokemon themed pixel arts here. So first off, here we have a pixel art of Umbreon. So for those who don't know, Umbreon is one of the evolutions from Pokemon. And this is the dark type version. You have to use I think it's a Moonstone on an Eevee in the games, and then you can get this Pokemon. And this is a pretty cool Pokemon. I really like this, mostly because it inspired YouTube channels like Mystic Umbreon, which I actually subscribe to him. He actually does pretty good stuff, so check him out, Mystic Umbreon. I really like the look of this. This is the Black and White 2 Pokemon game style sprite that you would see in the party menu of the game. And I just love the way it looks, especially when it's using its power and these rings turn from yellow to a light blue. It looks really cool. So I really like that. So that is my Umbreon sprite. moving right along, let me move on to some more Pokemon sprites. So next up, here we have Poliwag. So Poliwag is a tadpole Pokemon, and I really like the way it looks. Especially noticing that the little swirl on its belly is actually its insides apparently. And it's actually based off of certain species of tadpole, which their stomach, like their intestines, can actually be seen on the bottom, that little coily spiral thing. Kind of weird, kind of creepy, but I like it. Plus he's one of my favorite water type Pokemon, so I really like him. So that is my Poliwag sprite. Moving right along, next up we have this little cactus pixel art I made. Pretty simple. Because I want to do something simple when I was making this, because basically for this episode, basically my mind was thinking, you know what, let's just do a bunch of pixel arts, both simple and complex, and just go nuts with different ideas. So I really like the way this looks. It's pretty simple composition, just orange, dark green, and lime green wool, and then yeah. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I bet some of you could probably copy this right now, probably. So, anyway, right along. Let's go off to this one over here. I forgot to do this one earlier when I was looking at the Jacksepticeye logo. This is Gurr from the show Invader Zim, which was one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows before it got canceled. I believe it was canceled due to like a lack of interest. But nonetheless, it was a really unique show that involved an alien trying to conquer the Earth. It was pretty cool. I like it. And this is his little sidekick Gurr, which is actually a little robot kind of character, but he's in this little like green dog suit, and I think he looks really cute. So I especially love his big googly eyeballs with his little tiny little beady little pupils. I think it's so cute. So yeah, that is my Gurr pixel art. Really like the look of that. So next off so let's go through the rest of the Pokemon pixel arts. Now you may see here that we have all the legendary bird Pokemon, so we're going to start off going from first to last in their name orders. We'll start off with this one. This is Articuno. So for those who don't know what it is, Articuno is one of the legendary birds that appears in the Generation 1 of Pokemon, and this is the Pokemon of Ice. It's the Ice Bird. So, I really like the look of this one. Again, this is using the black and white 2 style sprite, and I love the way it looks. It just captures the look and majesty of Articuno perfectly in this sprite. I love it. So, yeah, this is the Articuno pixel art. Next up, we have the electric bird Pokemon of the legendary birds. This is Zapdos. So, Zapdos is a combination of zap, which references lightning, and dos, which is the Spanish term for the number 2. So yeah, this is Zapdos, based on the Thunderbird, pretty obviously. And I really like the way this sprite looks. Again, using the black and white 2 style sprite, I really like the look of Zapdos. So that is Zapdos. So lastly, we have Moltres. Now, Moltres is a combination of molt, which references like molten lava and fire, and then trace, which is again the Spanish term for the number 3. So this is Moltres, which is also based off of the Phoenix. That's pretty obvious. And he's my favorite of the legendary birds because I just love the way it looks with the fire and everything. I mean, I like Articuno and Zapdos as well, but I like Moltres better. Hey, what's going on, Lexi? Welcome to the live stream. Anyway, let's go up to the... Yeah. Yeah, I just got it like a few minutes ago, so... I already mentioned that earlier in the video, but like I said, guys, I'm going to take this moment now to remind you guys to let me know in the comments if you guys if you guys like the raid pillow, or if you guys want me to get rid of it. What's going on, Elvis Stan? Welcome to the live stream. Since you're new to your channel, let me qualify my one simple rule, and that is to keep it clean. Other than that, have fun and enjoy yourself, and enjoy the video. So next up on our list of pixel arts, we have this miniature little Thor pixel art that I made. It's a little chibi little Thor style pixel art, and I love the way it looks. So I can get you guys a good look at it. So, looks pretty cool. Definitely like the look of it. And this is pretty simple. I really like it. So, yes, alright. Alright, Lexi, I'll definitely keep the Ray Pillow in the background. Thank you for supporting and let me know if you guys want me to keep it or not. So, and next up here is a kind of interesting one. This chicken is from the game Monument Valley. So, this is the Monument Valley mascot. So, make the Skyrim logo in pixel art. I will certainly do that, Elvis Stone. That reminds me. That reminds me, guys. If you guys have any pixel arts that you guys want me to build in this world, please let me know in the comments below because I will read your suggestions and I will see if I can put them into this series because I want you guys to have a part in this series. I mean, you know, so yeah. So this is the chicken from Monument Valley. So yeah, which that's definitely a game. Well, not. Did I say Monument Valley? I meant Stardew Valley. Wow, I'm dumb. Okay, sorry. I meant Stardew Valley, not Monument Valley. I was thinking of the iPhone game. Wow. Yeah, so this is from Stardew Valley. Sorry about that. So that's definitely a series I want to do on the channel because that's similar to Slime Rancher in a way. So stay tuned for that playthrough once I get around to it. Next up on our Pokemon list of pixel arts, here we have Pichu. This is the baby form of Pikachu, which obviously everybody should know by now. He's kind of like the logo for Nintendo, so I like it. So, so here we have little Pichu sprite. Again, using the black and white 2-spell sprite, and I love the way this looks. It's so cute. Oh, I love it. Love little Pichu there. So. There's not much really to say here about Pichu other than, you know, it's an electric type, and it showed up in a couple of Pokemon movies and in the anime, and it's pretty cute. I like him. Even though I don't like it the way its eyes kind of is like melting off its face, but like, you know, it's still cute though. Anyway, moving on. So next up we have this little rainbow cursor. So, yeah, so this is a classic style computer cursor that I made in rainbow colors. So it's pretty easy composition, as you can see. It uses the same composition almost to the rainbow pale pixel art I showed you guys at the beginning. So yeah, I'm going to show it off in this one. When it comes to Minecraft Creation Showcase series, I'm only going to do a separate video if I forget, but this time I remembered, so. But thank you for reminding me, even though I already remembered, but thanks for reminding me anyways, because I'm probably going to forget in the next couple minutes, so thanks. So the composition mostly consists of black, green, yellow, orange, red, and purple wool for this pixel art, and this definitely brings me back to the nostalgia of the classic computers, so I really like it. I really like that pixel art, really nicely done, in my opinion. Next up, we have this little logo over here. Now, for those who have apparently may have been sleeping under a rock for the past few years, this is the Triforce logo from Zelda. So, and personally, I'm not a Zelda fan, but I decided to build it just because, you know what, I wanted to give a shot at making the Triforce logo, and this doesn't look too bad. Because, fun fact, I actually have a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D themed Nintendo 3DS that I've had for the past few years. So, yeah, so I really like the way this looks. Because, as you can see, you have the little bird little thing there, and it has a little Triforce at the top. That's called the Triforce. So, really like the look of that. So, and the composition is pretty simple: black and gold blocks. Yeah, black wool and block of gold. So, yeah. But you have a computer with that same old-fashioned cursor. Nice. Good to see the old-fashioned that they still produce old-fashioned computers with that old-style classic cursor. So, yeah. Next up, moving right along, here we have some more Pokemon pixel arts. So this one is Charmeleon. I've showed you guys my Charmander pixel art ages and ages ago, but I decided to take a shot at doing Charmeleon. So this is Charmeleon. He is the second form of Charmander from the first generation of Pokemon, and this is a fire-type Pokemon, and I love the way it looks. Again, using the basis of the black and white 2 style pixel art, pixel sprite format. I really like the way this looks. Really cute little Charmeleon. And plus, Charmeleon was always my favorite of the G1 Pokemons. So, moving right along, next up, We have Charizard. So, yep, everybody's favorites. Seriously, I don't know one person who's a Pokemon fan that doesn't like Charizard. So, oh no, Lexi, your battery's on 8%. That's not good. So here we have Charizard. So he is the final form of Charmander, and he is a fire type. Even though over the years many have asked for him to be a dragon type, but in the 2013 Pokemon X and Y game, he finally got his justice. And he got 2 Mega Evolutions. Mega Charizard X, which is a dragon that gets the dragon typing that Charizard so rightly deserves, and Mega Charizard Y, which is my personal favorite of the 2 Mega Evolutions that were introduced in 2013's Pokemon X and Y versions, which were the first 3D Pokemon games. And I really like this pixel art, again, using the same old black and white 2 style format, as all these Pokemon pixel arts are using. So, next up, here we have Dragonair. This is the second form of Dratini, which is a small dragon Pokemon, but this is its second form, Dragonair, which the Pokedex describes it as being the most beautiful Pokemon of all time. Which I'm not even gonna lie, I like Dragonair in the Pokemon games. He's really cool, or she's really cool, I should say. So here we have Dragonair, pretty majestic looking, with its little jewel tail and its luscious blue color scheme, and its little feathery little head dress pieces on its head. And this is this little horn right here. That's what this little triangular piece is. So really do like it. So that is my Dragonair. So really like the look of that. So next up, here we have Mario's counterpart. I showed you guys the Mario pixel art ages and ages ago. And now I finally got around to doing his brother Luigi. So this is Luigi from Super Mario Brothers. And I really like the look of this. Again, this is using the Super Mario Brothers Super Mario Brothers, yeah, I think it's Mario World style, like Mario Brothers 2 style Luigi in his running animation, sorta. And I really like the way he looks. Definitely like the way this turned out. Because, trust me, this guy was a pain to make, but after some time and some effort, I finally got around to doing this. Why are there sometimes beacons next to the builds? I've stated this before in my previous videos. The reason why I put beacons next to the pixel arts is so that way I can separate the new stuff from the old stuff that I showed in the past. Because in the past few videos when I started this series, I had a lot of problems when it came to repeating stuff. And so I came up with a solution that for every new pixel art or build I do, that I put a beacon next to it. So that way I can know which is the new stuff and which is the old stuff. It just saves me from repeating stuff over and over again. So anything that doesn't have a beacon around it is stuff that I've shown off in the past, that you can see in previous videos. Moving right along, next up we have our next little Pokemon pixel art. This is Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is from Pokemon Gold and Silver, and aka Pokemon Generation 2, and it's pretty cute. It's supposed to be a fire echidna, I think, or like an anteater. Don't really know specifically, but either way, it's really cute. I love the fact that it always looks like its eyes are always closed. I think that's really cute. I have no idea why they're closed, but there's probably some explanation for that. And I love the fact that his back has like this giant roaring flame coming out the back, like he's some kind of sparkler. I love it. It's so cool. And I especially love his final evolution, Typhlosion. That one's my favorite. Because I have one in my Heart Gold Soul Silver version. Specifically my Soul Silver version. So, oh yeah, I think that's what... Actually, Lexi, you know what? I think that's actually what Cyndaquil is supposed to be. I think it's actually supposed to be an aardvark. I'm going to look that up later and see if it's an aardvark, because I think you might be onto something. I think it's a fire-breathing, fire-producing aardvark. So next up on our list of items, next up in my item statues category of builds, we have the armor stand. So yeah, I really like the look of this. So, you know what an armor stand does in Minecraft? It allows you to place armor on it, including helmets, chest plates, leggings, and boots, along with swords, pickaxes, and pretty much like almost any weapon into the hand of it. Even though it's weird that it doesn't have hands, but you can still place stuff in it. Because this is the old style of, now that I think about it, this is the older style of armor stand. So, because the newer style, let me actually get a armor stand so you guys can see for comparison. Let me get a random block to build up with. So, let me build it up here. Let me get an armor stand up on here. As you can see, the new style armor stand has arms on it. But I decided to go with the original style because that's the one that I knew is the old style. So there you go. That is the armor stand. It's there. So, oh, and let me just drop down the actual the standard item there so you can see how it looks. So yeah, there is the armor stand. So. But before we move on to other builds, let us get a good 360 look at it. So this is the front of it. This is its other side with the wood blocks and all the nice detail. Actually, I forgot something here. Hang on. I actually forgot a block. How could I have been so silly? I forgot a block here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, that's right now. So, this is its other side. Here is the back of it, with all the different details in the wood structure. Also, I would agree, Lexi, the old style of the armor stand indeed is nostalgic. That's why I decided to make it in this style instead of like new style with the fancy arms and everything now. So, and here's this other side, pretty blank. And then here's the front of it. So yes, that is our armor stand. Pretty cool statue. Hope you guys liked it. And next up on our pixel art list, here we have Raichu. So Raichu is the final evolution of the Pikachu line, which goes from Pichu to Pikachu to Raichu. So, and this is the regular style, not the Alolan version that you see in Pokemon Sun and Moon. This is the original version. Again, using the black and white 2 sprite style of Raichu. So, and I always liked the weird ear style on Raichu. So, and I also like this little lightning bolt style tail, which is really cool. And I love the fact that it changes from a yellow color to this deep orange and brown color. I really like that. That's a nice change. And it's one of my favorites in terms of the Pikachu lines, including the spin-offs like Plusly and Minun and what's the other one? There's supposed to be like an ice version of them. I forget what that one is. I know there was like an ice version of Pikachu that was introduced in, I believe, Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, I forget what it was called. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. What was that one called? Oh gosh, hang on, I'm gonna look it up right now. So, let's see. Let's see. So, let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Oh man, I hate when this happens when I forget stuff. See. Let's see if I can find it. Oh gosh, what was it called? Oh man. So. So let's see if I can find it. Dang it. Why isn't it coming up in my head right now? Why is this happening? Okay, come on. I should be able to remember this. Well, then again, I haven't been in a Pokemon for a while now. So, let's see. Gosh. This is really annoying whenever I forget the names of Pokemon. Alright, well, it's not coming up to my head right now. But yeah, there is like an ice version of Pikachu. That's kind of you know, there's that one. That one was pretty cool. I like that one. So, let's see. Do I have any other builds for today? I thought I had some more. Let's see. Let me look around real fast and make sure I covered everything, because the last thing I want to do is forget something. Alright guys, I think that is going to be a wrap for today's Minecraft Creation Showcase series. So, thank you guys so much for watching. But before we go, hang on, I almost forgot. We have some fan submissions today, so let's let's get right down to it. So again, Lexi, like I said, thank you so much for reminding me, because I almost forgot to do that. Sorry about that. So yeah, before we go, we got some fan builds today, so let's get right down to it. So let's go into this one. So let's see. Alright, so first up on our list of builds here we have Lexi's chibi versions of Lyra Rodrigo and Madison Who. So really like the look of these. They're pretty cute. So basically these are her chibi versions of her regular statue versions of the actresses. So wait, really? Huh. Alright then. So here's the front of these statues. Let's look at the sides here. So this is the side of Madison Who. Let's get the side of Olivia Rodrigo in the shot. And then here we have the back. I like the way Lexi formed the hair in the back. Looks really nice. So, and I really like the front of it. And also on this side, we have Perry the Platypus pixel art by me that I built. So, really like the look of that. So. Yeah, I really do like the chibi Paige and Frankie. They're the best. Alright, Lexi, well, thank you for the support. Thank you for the next commentary on the build there, because I will admit they are pretty good. And before we go, I think I'm gonna see if I can. I think Owlsbar put in some new builds as well. Hang on, let me check. Has Owlsbar done any new builds? Because I thought he did. Nah, he didn't. That's right, he didn't. So, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.